Yo, what up, guys? It is Pineapple King. This is day halfway 16 because today is the Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs at all. But let's get into it because we got to do it anyway. They're the Chiefs, right? They're just. Nobody likes a team that's like really good and back to. Like, obviously. But I personally just never been a fan. Which is ironic because the closest team to me is probably the Chiefs now that I've moved, but I will not be a fan of them. I will continue to be a Bucks fan. Anyways, let's go into your best and worst moves of the offseason. But also go sub, go like, everything, comment, and I will continue this series for you guys. Thank you so much for supporting it. Trey Smith, obviously, good guard, good payment. I think that was a very good extension. Nick Bolton as well. And you guys are retaining a lot. Obviously lost Creed, I think. Not Creed. Different guy from the Bears. So I don't know. You kind of just have to hopefully that offensive tackle that you guys drafted in the first round will replace him. Lost some depth players, but I really think that you look good. You look good. You look good. You extended the players that are really good. You've got the teams on there. One bad thing, probably the worst thing, is the Rashee Rice situation, and that just sucks. And we treat NFL players better for what reason? They're also humans. They make the same mistakes. They should get punished the same way. As much as it sucks, he'll probably won't even play this season. But you got Hollywood, which I love Hollywood. You got Worthy, which is cool. Juju, which is funny. So you guys still, even without Rashee Rice, you still have a good three wide receivers. So, and Sky Moore's depth. Let's get into it. It's been a while. We talked for 2 minutes. Wow. Chargers lost in Brazil. I think the Chargers make an opening statement to you guys, and I love it. And even if Rashee Rice isn't gone for the year, he'll be gone at the beginning of the season. So, bang. This is the beginning of the Kelsey last season where he's washed as shit. Anyway, Arrowhead Philly week 2 is crazy NFL script writing because they're gonna win it, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, they should have won the Super Bowl. Like, they got destroyed in the Super Bowl. It's just kind of like a revenge thing for Mahomes. He kind of locks in here. Start out 1-1, then you have the Jets in MetLife, or not the Jets, the Giants in MetLife. You're not gonna lose to the Giants. Like, come on. It's the Chiefs. Come on. Chiefs don't lose those games. Now, they may make that game close, but they're going to win it. Baltimore in Arrowhead. I love... people do not... NFL teams don't like the Chiefs. That is a revenge game for the Ravens, for sure. And, man, if they were able to play them, that would have been crazy. But we will... If they would have played them, I think they would have beat them. And even in Arrowhead, too. So, starting off the series 2-2, just... I feel like what happened a couple years ago, and then you guys won out, but Jacksonville, dub in Jacksonville, yeah. Travis Hunter's not ready, whatever you want to say. I could say each one of these wins is because Mahomes throws for 400, because he could just do that, which is just annoying, but he's always going to be a good quarterback, even though he's kind of had some down season. Arrowhead again, another Arrowhead loss. Now you're 3-3. You can't figure it out at home. Cannot figure it out at home. The Lions are a great team. Ravens are a great team. So Chargers are also a division rival. You play them again. Good. You guys, I mean, obviously you're going to have a really tough schedule. You went 14-3 last year. Come on. This is the tough schedule you're seeing. But the easy games, you win the easy games. That's what the Chiefs do. They'll make the easy games really close, but they'll win. And then they'll make the hard games close, but lose. I feel like that's how it always happens. And unless they get that ref magic, then they're going to lose those against good teams. And in the regular season, it's not going to happen as much, I don't think, as last year, especially with all the allegations. Commanders in Arrowhead. I think the Commanders would have lost. I'm probably just salty as a Bucks fan in the playoffs last year, but finally get some Arrowhead wins here, back to back. Now you're 5-3. You feel a little bit better, but then you have to go to Orchard Park. That is a true playoff revenge game, and it feels bittersweet, man. You love to see it. I love the Bills own the Chiefs, hopefully. in the regular season. I feel like the playoffs they always cook them, but Mahomes is just ridiculous. But Josh Allen's gonna show why he won the MVP. Heading into the bye week, 5-4 is definitely not what the Chiefs thought they were gonna be like. But I mean, who knows, man? I don't think that I think the Chiefs are having a big downfall year this year. I know I've said it, I've mentioned it a couple times in a couple videos. I think the Chiefs are kind of having a down year this year. You can kind of see they can't get a rhythm going. And out of the bye week, you face the Broncos in Colorado and you lose. Back-to-back losses if you don't count the bye week. And that defense just shows up Mahomes. That defense is going to be one of the best in the league, and this division is going to probably be the best one in the league with the Raiders doing so much off-season stuff. But then you can bounce back against the Colts in Arrowhead, which helps a lot. Because who knows if Daniel Jones probably won't be starting at that point, but who knows who's going to be starting at that point. I think they lose either way. Quick turnaround in Dallas. I think you win Dallas. You own Dallas. The Chiefs are like the new America's team, so you just got to put them in their place, honestly. And who knows if Dak is even going to be healthy by then, and the diva wide receivers, but I like Dallas. Texans, well, lose. It's a revenge game. All these teams, you're playing all these teams that you either would have played or did play in the playoffs, and they're not happy. They're not happy about it at all. Doesn't matter if it's an Arrowhead, doesn't matter, whatever. I think you're losing all these revenge playoff games, and I think that it is just the way the cookie crumbles, man. People don't like the Chiefs. They play better against the Chiefs, I swear. But you split the series with the Chargers. I couldn't have given them 2 wins, and whoo, the Titans. Oh my, Cam Ward is developed and ready to go. No, he's not. I mean, maybe, but not enough for the Titans defense isn't enough for the Chiefs offense. Titans defense is mid, so. But you already lost to the Broncos, so you'll split the series with them too. And then you're sitting here at 10-6. You're like, oh, we just need to beat the Raiders, and we'll get the division probably. Be 11-6, tied with the Broncos, whatever the tiebreaker works. Anybody remember the last time the Raiders had an implication to the playoffs with a division rival? The Derek Carr timeout. They run it back. And they split the series with the Raiders, and Ashton Jitney probably goes for like 200 yards, just cause. Oh man, 10-7 Chiefs. That is not what you want to see after a 14-3 season, but you really can't get much better than that, making the Super Bowl going 14-3. You know, you do 14-3, 15-2. I predicted the Chiefs perfectly last season. I knew they were going to win. Oh, they went 15-2, my bad. I predicted them at 14-3. But I think I can do it again. Like, it may not be like the perfect record, but I think I'll predict their placement again. That is going to not be the division winner. So as you can see, there's only one spot left in the AFC, and if you know football, which is why you're watching this video, you know football, you think you know football, you want to argue with me, whatever, you know who wins, who's the number 3 spot in the AFC, obviously who wins this division, because the Broncos and Chiefs are 5-6, at 11-6 and 10-7. But I won't say it until it comes to their video. But the AFC playoffs is basically revealed. Super exciting because the NFC playoffs is kind of like a dark cloud right now. I'm excited to start getting into that with all these NFC teams coming up, and I will see you guys tomorrow.